Hello! Welcome to the Salty and
Hello,
Sweet podcast. My name's Jen,
my name's George.
and this is a debate style podcast where both of us bring topics for each other about something that we like but the other person hates, and they have to explain themselves. They can't say, fuck you, I just don't like it, or anything like that. You have to have a conversation about it. And we always have a little coin at the beginning to flip to see who goes first. What are you calling?
Tails never fails.
All right, let's go. There it is. Ooh, it's
The bounce.
heads. Got a little
The
bounce
bounce.
out of that. So that means I'm going first.
Mm,
So my very first topic for you is George. Why
mm,
do you not like slice of life anime?
mm. Well, you see, I like to watch things because I enjoy escapism. I enjoy, um, specifically like my favorite genre is fantasy.
Uh huh.
Uh, if people didn't know that for some reason. I fucking love fantasy video games. Uh, I I love like fantasy music, like uh, stuff that's like period specific, not so much like power metal and stuff. But
Sure, sure.
um, I I don't know. I feel like there are so many rich like themes to explore. I don't sit down to watch, like, despite what I said 2 episodes ago about like one of my favorite things is like two people like having a conversation together. Like, I don't want that to be the only thing. Like, there needs to be like
Okay.
stakes, and I just most of the stakes in slice of life anime is that it's like social stakes or something to like that effect. Like, if I don't do this, then it's going to have an effect on my home life or my school life or my work life. Like, the the thing at risk is always something in a social hierarchy,
Okay.
and that is boring as fuck to me because like that is real life. Like, I don't know, I prefer anything to that, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I don't like movies that are just completely unspectacular also. Like, I don't like slice of life style movies either,
Sure.
or like, it's not just anime, but anime slice of life anime in particular happens to fall into some tropes that I particularly don't enjoy. Like like typically with slice of life anime, I find that there's a lot of fetishizing of younger people, and
Can confirm.
there's a lot of the lol xd casual, assault on people. um and I just don't I'm not comfortable with that,
Mm-hmm.
and I just have truly never really found a slice of life anime where I was like, yes, this is exactly what I want to watch, and I'm completely comfortable with all the themes and
Yeah.
um, social interactions therein. It just, hmm,
Would you say that One Punch Man is a slice of life anime because of
I would
the fashion that the show is put in?
I would say that it has slice of life moments, but so does so do most animes. Like, most anime, like especially anime that have like big buildups, they
Yeah.
also have like cooldown periods that are kind of slice of lifey, which are
Yeah.
fine. But I I just don't find it interesting typically. Spy Family, I would say, is an exception to that, and
Mm-hmm.
some people might argue that it's not slice of life, to which I would say you're wrong. It is a slice of life anime that has been given elevated stakes,
Okay.
um, because like they're spies, and like nobody can know about their secrets. So it is. slice of life squared. Because like we haven't seen like any. It's implied that that I think his name is Lloyd, right? Lloyd.
I think so.
Lloyd and Yor Forger, if I remember correctly. And Lloyd has been like, they've been specific, and there have been a lot of implications that he particularly like has done a lot of political stuff. And if I remember correctly, it's basically just like two countries constantly at war, and they're always spying on each other. So that's not surprising. Ultimately, it's just a very silly show with like these stakes that are absolutely blown out of proportion. So I think that is fun in that it is very silly and it doesn't take itself too seriously.
Yeah.
As opposed to like a lot of the slice of life animes that I've seen have been like set in a high school, and like I don't know. It's just about things that don't interest me, about like social circles and like, oh, this person at my high school doesn't like me, and now they're making my life hell. They're not doing magic, and they're not, fighting giant mechs. It's just I don't know. There's so much that you can explore in the medium.
Yeah.
And giggling and crying because of events at school. Just it's never appealed to me. I don't know. I don't really have anything better than that. It's just
I feel like
not what I search out.
My experience with most slice of life animes is that they start off slice of life and then they get to be something different, such as Fruits Basket. Starts off slice of life. You learn about how the people of this family turn into the Zodiac members, and then you learn about the deep dark secret. There is then a shift in the show in general, and I really enjoyed that. And it was like you grow with the characters being cute and funny, and then you see them getting dark and scary. And then there's also something I watched recently, which I learned I don't like anymore: The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. It's about a girl who is odd and peculiar, and she wants to create a club at school so that she can meet aliens, espers, and anything like that. Turns out all the people who joined are aliens and espers and things like that, and she ended up being this like chosen individual that needs to go on this grand adventure, and it turns into a mech anime. It's crazy.
Okay.
So it's just like there is of course shows like Lucky Star, which is just little girls that go to school and they're cute and they have school problems, but they also have some grander issues and whatnot. And then there's shows like those two things that they really like. They start off kind of cute and sweet, and then they get more intense. I like the shows that get more intense. I'd say slice of life.
So I would argue that those animes aren't like specifically slice of life then, because the point of them is like the slice of life was just to set up the theme shift, which like I would say theme shifts are pretty common in anime.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're fucking so common, and I don't like them because they're so common.
Yeah.
But also I would argue that because animes start off as slice of life and then become more, that's because slice of life is boring. And there's only like so much that you can explore without rehashing stuff.
Sure. But counter argument, there is slice of life that is not anime. Biggest examples being Family Guy, Bob's Burgers, things like that.
Every sitcom ever.
Every sitcom ever. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't like Bob's Burgers or Family Guy or most sitcoms.
What sitcom do you like?
There are plenty of sitcoms that I do like. Are you talking about like a traditional sitcom or just any kind of sitcom?
Any sitcom that you like.
Scrubs is a sitcom, and I like Scrubs.
Scrubs is good, and that's a slice of life.
Yeah, that is absolutely slice of life. But, there are a lot of anime that start out as being slice of life and then transition into something else. And I would say that it is because there isn't, you can get by on shit anime writing. And and also you don't have to be a great writer to write slice of life anime stuff, because it doesn't, a lot of the stuff that I've seen doesn't require great writing skill. It's just, I don't know, social pressure.
Sure.
It's just not interesting.
I can understand where you're coming from. That's all right. You could be wrong.
I'm not.
Okay. What do you got for me?
Why, oh why, sweet, oh sweet Janice, do you not like Overwatch?
Oh, God. Okay. So I want to premise everything I'm saying is that I have never played Overwatch. Okay. So now that I have said this, my experience with Overwatch is always the same. Whether it's watching someone on stream, sitting in a voice chat with someone who's playing the game, or anything like that. People only get mad when they play Overwatch. I've never watched someone who doesn't get pissed, and I don't like that at all. Why would you play a game that makes you upset? That's not fun to me. But then why do you keep playing it? That also doesn't make any sense to me. So my experience with it is 100% based on watching other people play it. If I played it, maybe my mind would change. But I've watched people play it, and I've watched them get pissed. I've watched them rage quit. I've watched them just get screamy at each other in voice chats. I've seen them get super salty during live streams. And I've seen them, like, you know, threaten to ban people for being bad and blah, 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 blah. Like, I've seen toxic people, or people who are not toxic, become toxic playing that game. And I just, why? Why are you playing it? That seems stupid then. So I have never wanted to play it because I have never seen a person enjoy themselves while playing it.
I don't really have any counter arguments. I play the game from time to time, but yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Do you get mad every time you play?
I get mad most of the times that I play, but I also do tell people, like, I don't particularly enjoy this game. Like, I try to preface what I'm, like, when I'm about to play, I'm like, hey, I only play Moira, and I only enjoy doing that. Like, I don't know. Like, there's just so much in Overwatch that I don't enjoy. So many interactions that happen because of specific character designs,
Sure.
and the way that certain characters function. And, like, it was clearly, like, the intent that this character is supposed to be played in this fashion, but I don't enjoy that as an obstacle in the game.
Yeah.
So, like, and I feel like it's easy to kind of be like, well, just fucking play the video game, nerd.
Right.
Like, why are you complaining about this thing that's in a video game? But also, I want to have fun, you know?
So,
like,
why do you like it then? Why do you like playing?
well, I enjoy being better than other people at things.
You're not wrong there. I've said on my stream before that I like being a good gamer because I'm good at games. I don't like being a good gamer because I don't like blowing all my friends out of the water when we play games together. Because
fair.
then it's not fun for them because I'm just over there winning.
That's I agree. I don't like when you sit down to play a game with people and then people get absolutely shit on. No matter what side of the fence I fall in on that. Like, if I was to sit down and play Rocket League with my friends who haven't really played Rocket League before, I would dunk on them, and
Yeah.
that wouldn't be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be kind of shitty to me. And I have a lot of friends, and I had a lot of friends growing up who didn't care. Like
Mm-hmm.
they just wanted to win, and I don't play Magic the Gathering with a lot of types, with so many types of people
Mm-hmm.
because of that mentality.
Yeah.
Like there is nothing like less fun to me than sitting down for a game of Magic the Gathering and seeing someone pull out uh a an OTK and just like playing 30 cards in one turn, and uh basically they read off all of these cards in a row. They've just been talking nonstop for like 7 straight minutes, and then they're like, and I win. Like that's not fun.
Yeah. It's not fun
But
being
to
super
bring
good,
it
but with
to
Overwatch.
bring it back to Overwatch, it is so much fun to shit on randoms on the internet, especially as a healer. Like that is so much fun to me.
Okay.
And um it's a character that I play that does damage, and they heal, and they can kind of like uh they've got like some mobility, but mostly it's just damage and healing, and those are the only two things. Like it's a really simple move set, and it is just really, really, really fun for me to go and find the other team's Mercy and drain all of the life from her, and then skedaddle away. And then, like, I don't know. It's a blast to be able to keep my team alive and also kill their healers and still get away. Um, but like to kind of go back to my what I was saying, I'm sure there are people in the game who every time that they see a Moira, they're like, God damn it. Like I don't want to see Moira. I don't want to
Right.
experience the game in this way. And it kind of goes back to what I was saying last podcast about like paladins and like
Right.
the person's like fantasy and like the person's expectation of like what the character or like what they're playing is. And even Stardew
Yeah.
as well. Like it I I don't know. I think personally that Overwatch should have bans available, so that you could ban certain agents. Not that that would fix the plethora of problems that I think there are with
Mm-hmm.
that game, mostly with the player base and how the player base interacts with each other.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but um, yeah, it's I think that it is a game that was developed for widespread PvP gameplay, and it was not necessarily designed with fun gameplay at the forefront.
Yeah.
And so um yeah, it's hard. It's hard when you're trying to make a wildly successful like esports game instead of making a game that is fun based off of like the mechanics and the gameplay that goes into it.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just I don't know. Overwatch can be fun, but also it didn't really bring anything new. So
Hmm.
I don't really have anything to defend Overwatch
Have you
against
played
like what
Overwatch 2?
I have.
Do you like that more than Overwatch 1?
I like it less.
Oh no!
I would say that it is probably the consensus of most people that I've spoken to, that Overwatch 2 is a lot. It's basically Overwatch 1 that has been reskinned. They took loot boxes out and put in a battle pass system that people did not enjoy. It's hard to like get through the battle pass, like that, and that's, I think that's how you unlock new champions now as well. You have to get currency from the battle pass to unlock agents. I could be wrong, not 100% sure.
Well,
basically, they took the worst things about Overwatch 1 and put them into Overwatch 2, and they forced people to play the game in a different way as well. So it's Overwatch 2 is a mess, but it's free, so
it is free. See, I don't like Overwatch because it makes people upset, and for some reason people play it. I have the same argument about League of Legends. Why do you play this game if you fucking hate it? I don't ever want to play a game or think about playing a game where the overall fan base hate the game and people who play the game. That doesn't seem enjoyable to me. That doesn't sound like a community that I want to join. It doesn't seem like something that I would want to do. When I'm walking into toxicity, not going to happen. I'm probably never going to play Overwatch, to be honest. I will never play League of Legends or games like that, where the fan base, player base are just hateful. But they play it anyway because they're good at it.
Well, how long do we want this episode to be? Because I can talk about League of Legends for so long.
On the like it or hate it span.
For League of Legends?
Yeah, liking it or hating
hate League of Legends.
Well, I'm going to write that down for a topic in the future. But thank you guys so much for listening. My name's Jen. You can find me at jenisonline, everywhere you can think of.
My name is George. You can find me at georgewambush. Most places except for Twitter, where I'm George W. Ambush, VO.
Truth.
I'm salty.
I'm sweet, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.